Hello, feral mommies. Before we get too far into this episode, we just want to let you know that we are doing yet another giveaway with one of our favorite sponsors, Bellesa. So make sure that you stay tuned for the details on that.
You're listening to the Here for the Clout podcast. Here are your hosts, Sherilyn Dale and Cece Suarez. Yeah, baby.
Hello, Clout Queens, Kings, and in-betweens. Welcome back to the Here for the Clout podcast. I am one of your hosts, Chelsea Suarez, and this vivacious yet venomous Venus flytrap is my co-host, Sherilyn Dale.
I'm not going to say it because I say it every time.
That's my favorite one.
My favorite one. That was really good. I think I'm going to use that as like my new bio quote. What was it again?
I already forgot. Vivacious yet venomous.
Yes.
Venus flytrap.
Venus flytrap. That's me.
It is you.
Attention, fellow feral queens. We are briefly interjecting to share breaking Bellesa news with you. Drum roll, please. The first collection of silent toys are here.
Meet the Whisper Collection. The world's first silent vibrators, Bellesa's new Whisper Tech makes sure you never need to choose between power and discretion.
The brains at Bellesa created what they call Whisper Tech, and it somehow delivers us an assortment of toys in all shapes that hit all the spots in silence, which means we are doing a giveaway with Bellesa, so literally everybody wins a free toy.
These toys are so luxurious and aesthetic, but above all, they pack a serious punch. Like, they are powerful, but somehow completely quiet. I don't get it, and listen, I don't need to, but I love it. You can put your pleasure first without waking up the entire house or even your partner sleeping right next to you. I know, that's crazy. Whisper Bullet, the silent bullet vibe with 5 speeds. It's tiny and literally inaudible, but the power is insane. Then there's the Whisper Rabbit and the Whisper Vibe. We love a good vibe, both of which have 6 vibration speeds. The Whisper Vibe gives you the quietest stimulation you'll find anywhere. And then the Whisper Rabbit has independently adjustable stimulation in case you want to step it up a notch, but in silence. Did I also mention how soft they are? Honestly, this collection is insane and you have to see it, but not hear it to believe it.
That's why we are hooking you all up. Everybody who signs up wins a free Whisper Vibe or a free rose toy with any Whisper purchase. Just click the link in our description or go to rboutique.co/clout and grab your new vibe. The big question is, though, they'll stay silent, but can you?
How are you feeling?
Babe, I'm so tired.
I am as well. I'm exhausted. Your travel day, you got home so much faster than this.
I did. I didn't regret like that early flight because there was another direct one, but it was like so late in the evening, and then all the afternoon ones were just the stopovers. I'm like, I can't. Once I get on, I gotta get on. It takes me so much mentally to get on a flight, like just to begin with, because of my anxiety, and then I'm alone. So I was like, I just need to get on first thing and not overthink it. And then go. But I feel like my detriment was day one when I was alone for so long. And my only friend was John at the bar. And he just kept feeding me drinks. And so I was kind of playing catch up from like that the whole 2 days, I felt like, because I was so exhausted. But yeah, I had fun. I'm just like, I felt it. I'm just tired.
I feel like we were tired the entire time. And It was real rough. 2 days, and I was going to say it's diabolical, but we did it to ourselves. We really should have gotten there Thursday, but listen, Kathleen said it best when I was like, girl, we need to have longer. Like, next trip needs to be longer, because she was like, it's insanity. Like, and you were right. Everything was like rushed, and we like didn't really have like a lot of time. I feel like I hardly saw Jesse.
Like, I know, and then it was just, but we had so many activities, like we did, like we were all together, but it was like, there were like, yeah, you're just like, okay, here. I will say I loved like as much as we were able to like see and pack in, like looking back on it now.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to have a GoPro to like remember it.
Well, the good thing is, What do you mean a GoPro? You had your Osmo thing. Did you not
I
even
know, but I kept
use it?
losing. No, I kept losing it. I'd find it in the most random places, like in our room, but with intention of bringing it. So then I'd be like, okay, I'm going to bring it by this bag because I'm going to like switch everything over onto this bag. I never did that. So then, and then where did I end up finding it last? It was like on Lily's chair. And I was like, oh my God, I just like happened to see it as I was like going by. And I was like, good. And that was on my way out, like leaving in the morning. It was a good thing I
Right.
saw it. So no, I didn't. I sucked at that. I really did. But
Okay. Well, the good thing is that looks like the Patreon vlog is going to be a lot of Chelsea then. Which
I love that though.
I mean, it's really what I mean by that is like I'm filming it. So it's really not that much of me. It's you as well and everyone else. But yeah, well, no, and then I'm going to have a good amount of like Lily's content too because she has her
That thing was cool. Both hers and
360
Jesse's hand cameras. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what I needed. I just needed one that I was gonna baby and be fascinated with.
You know what though? Like I do like so Jesse had the DJI Osmo, the newer one, and I like that one, but the like gimbal aspect of it, like when I was holding it and like filming for them for one part of theirs, it like kept going like up to the ceiling and I was like, what the fuck? Like stop it.
Yeah, you
Stop
gotta
it.
get on the
Yeah. So I was like, I cannot be held responsible with that. So that's why I love that Lily's 360 I don't know. It's the one that makes, if I can find it, I swear to God, we'll insert it.
Yeah, you should
The
look it up.
little like chihuahua that dances and they like have it attached to him or something and it makes it look like he's on like a tiny little planet. But with that one, like you don't have to do the 360 mode, but it records front and back. And like I love that. So and I saw her
Okay.
using it. It looked so easy. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Like I think I need to get that one. And it's like smaller and yeah, I think
Agreed.
we get
We need new
get that one.
tools.
I think that's what we do. I was yelled at to put my digital camera away because Jessie told me that my digital camera was racist because it kept making her extremely white. And it took everything in me not to, actually, no, I'm pretty sure I did say it. I was like, Jessie, don't know how to tell you this. You are white. Like you are not tan right now.
Fair. Like fair. She didn't want to do the spray tan route.
Yeah.
And I get it with the foundation, and now I did the spray tan and now my foundation. So if it looks like I have like The Mask, Jim Carrey, fun fact, we watched that one night.
We were on the
if I
balcony.
look like that, it's because I should have just listened to Jessie when like we had that conversation of just being like, you're right. I can never match and find a shade that is going to match whatever spray tan I have. I feel like it always comes out different. And that's what I'm dealing with right now. But my neck is too dark for my normal foundation. So I feel like The Mask right now.
And you know what? That's fine.
Yeah.
But I did love watching The Mask with y'all. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we had a great time with everyone. Loved it so much. Our rooms were awesome. Sherilyn's was inside of the pool.
Oh my God. Lily was sleeping. She'd just sleep with the headphone, like the noise canceling headphones
she
that
told
she
us.
records in. Because I mean, like, that's good for the sound, but you could still feel vibrations. It was nuts. Absolutely. But the people there were having a great time. There was this one point Lily and I looked over and the music was so loud. It was during the afternoon. And every time the bass dropped, there was this one table, this group of like bros, and they would just start splashing. Like, and she's like, this is a nightmare. I'm like, this is my nightmare. I hate being splashed. So can you imagine just like being within, I don't even know how loud that would have sounded being there. And then you just keep getting splashed when all of this, like, this group of, like, there was, like, I don't know, 20 of them maybe. No, that seems like a lot. Maybe, like, 15 or 10. And they were just, it looked like, I don't know what it looked like. A tsunami. Not my thing.
Like, they're not, like, the pools aren't that big. And also just, like, being that close to so many people. And, you like, there's not that, like, the chlorine to urine ratio in those pools is not something I want to get involved in or into. And I can't.
Yeah.
It scares me. But also, one thing we realized, this is what Lily told us too. We were so we went to the club, where we're all fam apparently. But
Into Club, we all fam. What?
we went to Omni. Shout out to Tao Hospitality Group. Love them so much.
Mm-hmm.
We also went to Beauty in Essex, which I love the one in New York, and the one in Vegas did not disappoint. It was amazing. So shout out to
I want
the
that food.
those grilled cheese
No, I
and
can't
tomato
even
soup
talk about
dumplings.
it. I can't even talk about it. I'm going to be so depressed.
So good, girl. We gotta get on a goddamn Patreon billboard so we can have an excuse. I'll find an excuse to go to to go to the city, okay? But we got to go to New York and go there because it's amazing. It's bigger. Actually, probably square footage wise is probably not bigger, but it's taller, so it feels bigger. And there's like an atrium style like skylight, and it's beautiful. It's so pretty. I mean, the Vegas one's really pretty too, but
Yes.
I don't know. So we went there, and then we went to Omnia.
Yeah.
I keep mispronouncing it. So we went there, and that is a club, and we saw DJ Pauly D,
Yeah.
and
that was a
we were
blast from the
right next to the DJ booth. It was crazy. Like walked right by us.
past.
Him and Tony shared a bathroom. That was cool. Very interesting. And we were looking around, and like the dance floor is packed. The entire place is packed, but no one is dancing. No one. So if
It's just
you
more of a jumping motion.
in like not even really that, it's like people like you just like put your hand up and you're like and I'm like, why are y'all not, you're at a club, you're on a dance floor, it's not a stand floor. Like y'all are loitering at this point. Like this is not club behavior. But I don't get it. So I asked Lily, I was like, why is no one dancing? Like, what is going on? Also, none of these kids actually know the real versions of these songs. They only know the remix version from like when like their parts of it are sampled from DJ sets. But like Pursuit of Happiness by Kid Cudi's on right now. Why are y'all not dancing? What are you doing? Or like a bunch of other awesome songs that we got real drunk and high to in high school. Like, what is going on? Again, those kids were in like elementary school, but still. And not Jessie, but Lily was like, oh, it's because like, she's like, it happened at Coachella too. Like these people,
really?
like not these people, but she's like, yeah, they don't dance. Like they, I guess like, don't want to be cringe or I don't know. I was like, what? What? Get me in a BB bandage dress, put 6-inch platform Jessica Simpson heels on me, the patent leather, like nude ones, and put me on the dance floor with that X on my hand, baby girl.
Yeah.
Mm.
Agreed. That's a good point to make. Yeah.
And I will
didn't
be
notice.
dropping it to the floor, to the flow, if you will. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe it is a cultural thing. I really don't know. Maybe that's.
We did see a Philly flag.
Yeah, it was upside down. I still recognized it. And well, actually, it was Tony, of course. But he was like, oh my God, get Cher's attention. And so we were like pointing and we were like, Jessie, show her. She turns to you and was like, does anything over there resonate with you? Because she didn't know what we were talking about.
I know. And I was like looking. I was like, the flag.
Yeah, you didn't get excited. So we're like, she doesn't see it. Because Tony said he was like, she's going to take a picture for Brent, like, or a video, like, but she has no idea what she's looking at.
No, I didn't. And then you guys told me, and then I was like, the Philly flag. And then I sent it to Big Guy, and I was just like, love you. Go Birds.
Go Birds. But yeah, we walked far too long because of Kathleen, and she gave us blisters because everyone else wears kitten heels, but I would rather die than wear a pair of kitten heels. And that's just my opinion. It's okay if anyone else wears kitten heels. That's fine. I'm sure I do things that other people don't like my outfit choices for Vegas. If I'm in Vegas, I'm going to look like I'm performing on Dancing with the Stars. That is what I am going to, and you bet your ass I'm going to win that Mirrorball, okay, bitch? That's my vibe. That's who I am, and that's okay. I also will never wear kitten heels. However, I will also be in the back of the group because I'm wearing 4-inch heels. I'm not doing those platforms anymore because I'll die, but
I gotta find a solution, but I was glad I had blister packs.
Yeah, except for one of those got like messed, like looped and like crinkled on my toe. And so it like, I don't know, it was weird, but those were very helpful. So thank you for saving the day with those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
Well, if you want to see the vlog.
Yeah, if you want to see the vlog, I want to see the vlog. I can't wait to go over and see it. But crap, what was it? Oh yeah, the walking. The only way like I kept justifying it was like because I was just eating so much delicious food and all I could think about was like food. I'm like, what's the next meal we're gonna have? So that was like my motivation. I was like, okay, let's make some more room, man.
Yeah, I feel like we walked further in the hotels than we did like on the street.
100%.
Vegas
Which was
hotels, like
needed.
it's so.
It was so
Girl.
hot. It felt like an oven.
I don't know. Listen, if you're in Vegas, raise your hand. Also, then take that hand and put it in some moisturizer and lather it all over yourself because how do you do it? I don't understand. Like my lips were like I literally have a little mirror over here because I need to check to make sure that my lipstick is still on because I feel like it's all just gonna crack and flake off. But yeah, it was so dry. Not even just hot, so dry. Because when it's that same temperature in Tampa, which it's only been, I think the record is like 104, I think, and that was this past summer, like 2 weeks ago. But like, girl, no, you are in a dry sauna. My skin was disgusting. I need that wet heat, girl. Get me back to this sweaty swamp that I love so much that I call home. Like I don't know how people do it.
It was toasty. And like being from Canada, I'm like, we've never had a day like this. Ever.
Yeah.
But even I was trying to think about it like Mexico wise. And I think like you said, like just like the movement, there was no movement, right? It was just kind of like
It's like stagnant air. Like
Yeah.
it felt like I like couldn't catch my breath.
Yeah. I did appreciate that we could get around like so easily in the hotels. Like that, like
Yes.
beautiful.
Well, yeah, like you're not walking outside much.
Yeah.
Unless Kathleen makes you and you get blisters.
See, I feel
Just
like I'm
kidding.
like, where was I for that? I think I wandered somewhere because I feel like I didn't walk that long, but I
You
also
were right next to me. I have a video of us complaining about Kathleen
Oh.
making us walk.
I don't remember. So I must have got over it. That was the day I was
I got
with
over it
John
too.
all day. Okay, so
My God. Yeah, I mean, it was really fun though. It was nice to obviously be with Jesse and Lily again, but of course meet Kathleen as well, and it was great. So definitely check out our vlog that we will have on Patreon. I'm pretty positive Jesse and Lily are gonna put one up too.
yeah, Jesse,
So-
yeah, or Lily got a lot on her.
Yeah. So if you are a Patreon member, I know we have a good amount of crossover. So if you are, like, I'm sharing some of my like footage of like the group and stuff with them, and they're gonna share some with us. So it's not gonna be like copy and paste the same, but you'll see little bits of the same stuff. You'll probably see a video of me and Tony being forced into some audience participation at one of the shows. I don't want to talk about it, so it's fine. I made Tony do a little breakfast debrief with me in our vlog, so that's great.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, I can't wait. I'm excited.
I love how you're like, oh my God, I love that you just did the whole vlog by yourself. Awesome. Can't wait to
I get
see.
to see like that side of things, right?
Yep, you do. My favorite clip from it though is when I had the idea. I was like, oh, I want like Sherilyn to be like a kind of like a inside the hotel like tour guide for me. And it was the first clip I was going to have her do of it. And then that I decided after it was the last one. So I was like, all right, Sherilyn, explain to me what this blank is and like tell me a story behind it and blah, blah, blah. She literally stands next to it and in the weirdest accent goes, this is a whatever it was. And I was just like, what? And then just walks away. And you can hear Tony and Lily dying laughing.
That
Tony
was
and
it.
Lily are best friends. It's my favorite.
Which?
Tony and Lily.
Yeah.
And then Sharon kept saying, oh, Tony with his 3 wives. Because he was in charge of the 3 of us.
He was. It was
Oh, I
really
loved it.
cute. It was.
Well, I
cute.
miss you,
I miss you already.
but I love
Denver.
you so much.
Denver.
It's coming up, girly. So excited. Shall
Yeah,
we
we'll be
get?
in Denver next.
Shall we get into
Yeah.
our?
Shall we get into my cheating ex was on the way to kill my mom?
I love it. I can't wait.
Goodness. I don't know if this happened while we were off because I felt like I missed so much this weekend and I was able to catch up a little bit as I was like falling asleep yesterday on TikTok but that was primarily with Kendra.
Mhm.
But I was telling Chelsea like my Wi-Fi, my phone, nothing was working.
So weird.
It was so weird. I was feeling so lost without Big Guy. Like, at least, like, you know, to be able to have a quick call or like a little message
Yeah.
whenever I wanted to. That makes like me feel better, like when I travel. And I was not, and so I was like in a panic. I was like, why? What if there's an emergency? And just in my head and whatever. But that also included TikTok. So I don't know if this happened over the weekend, and I have not heard any of this.
That probably is what it is. And then we've been in like the Kendra of it all too, because that episode was the longest episode we've ever done. And it should be, it's criminal how long that was. Before we jump into it though, I do want to say a comment call out to Kelsey Moreau 5856. And it says, Chelsea, fine, I won't make out with you in your room. Share. No, wait.
No, wait.
Which... Cher did not you came to my room once, and that was when everyone came, but because the Cosmopolitan literally doesn't let you go to any floor but your own.
I know.
Which is
It
so
felt
like
so weird. And then we were in different elevator blocks.
Yeah, we were in like different parts of the hotel too. Tony kept saying, he was like, next time you and I get a suite and we make sure that their room is connected to ours. And I was like, that's a good idea. We need to do that so that we like see more of each other.
Yeah.
And so you can come cuddle with me.
Even the getting ready, right? Like, it
Yes.
to like have packed up everything to like go to try to meet each other down on the main thing, get into the different elevator block, like,
And then
it was a
having to like
process.
come back to the room to like get it would have been awful.
Yeah.
That would have sucked ass. Okay.
Yeah.
But would you like to start us off, Miss Ma'am?
Yes. So today we're talking about Sakaya. In her bio on TikTok, it says she's a college girl figuring out life. Love that for her. Her content includes workout content, get ready with me, and dancing, and she's very pretty. These are Kelly's notes, and I love it. And now I'm seeing, as I scroll, a clip. I would agree. She only has 375 followers on TikTok right now. So maybe that's why also like we hadn't seen things prior.
Yeah, this is obscure. I love it.
Hopefully she's getting a lot more because she is so freaking adorable. I love those freaking pictures.
Yeah, girl, it's only
I'm like, what am I trying to say?
It's only 300. Oh, we're like hot, girl. This is hot off the press. She only has 380 now as filming this, and the first video only has 20,000 views. So this is
okay.
Hello,
we're
obscure.
in this together, guys. I love when this happens.
Yeah. Do we want to watch the first one?
Yep.
Okay. And just some of Kelly's notes here because they are really funny. It says her ex is a lying liar who lies. That's one of Kelly's favorite things to say about people. The red flags are everywhere. The pictures she inserts in her stories are great. We love Kelly. Say something nice to Kelly in the comments below. And who knows, she might just comment back to you.
Story time about how my ex was on the way to kill my mom with a gun.
I was on the way to your house with a gun, Sakaya. I was about to kill your mom.
So how did we get here? One night we were just sitting in the living room and he says he's gonna go DoorDash. So I look at his location and I see that he's at a house for 40 minutes. I don't know any DoorDash that takes that long to do. I ask him about it when he gets home and he's like, oh, I got pulled over and they searched the car. Me being smart, I screenshotted the address. So I'm like, okay, you got pulled over. That's crazy. I was actually concerned. I was concerned because he was saying like how scared he was. You know, he's scared of the cops, how scared he was. And then when he goes to sleep, my gut is telling me, look at his messages with his coworker, who's a girl. So I look at the messages and I scroll up and I see her address. And coincidentally, her address is the same as the location where he got pulled over for 40 minutes. Crazy. So I wake him up and why was your location at her exact address? And he's like, I don't even know. Like I was coming off the highway and like I just pulled into a neighborhood. I didn't even like realize that that's where she stayed. And I literally saw that at the time he was pulled over that there was like an 11-second phone call. And he's like, yeah, I called her to ask about the job that she's helping me get at Chipotle. And I'm like, oh, so you're gonna go follow her and work at Chipotle? Because they used to work at a different job together. But he got a new job at Chipotle. And he's like, no, she doesn't work there. She used to work there. What are you talking about? She just helped me get the job because she used to work there. I'm like, okay. So I go to sleep. Whatever. We argue. We go to sleep. The next morning, I pick up his phone. I see her name on his phone. So I pick it up. She's like, call me when you're free. So I'm like, okay, call her right now. You're going to call her right now. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to listen to y'all talking. You're not going to tell her I'm here. So he calls her. Phone call is mad awkward. Like, she could tell that I was there. Like, she knew. She was like, I'll just talk to you later. Like, I don't know what's going on. She's like, oh, like, I'm working these days. I'll see you there. And he's like, wait, you're working at Chipotle? I thought you said you weren't working at Chipotle, you know, because he has to carry on with the lie he told me yesterday that she didn't work there anymore. And she's like, what do you mean I'm working? Like, she was, like, confused, you know? She wasn't following. Get back to her crib. And I'm like, yeah, that was weird. I was trying to set him up because, like, mind you, he's been gaslighting me and lying to me. Like, there's been other instances of, like, lying where I've been feeling like, am I getting gaslit? Am I crazy, you know? I tell him, I said, I'm going to go to the gym. Let's call her later. Just can talk to her. And so, like, I know you weren't at her house, you know. We're going to call her. And I tell him, do not call her until I'm back. Until I'm back and we talk to her on the phone. Like, I do not want you to call this girl until I get back, okay? That's what I say. I start a voice memo on my phone and I leave it under the bed. I leave it under the bed and I go to the gym and I work out in silence because I don't have my phone. I'm just working out in silence, okay? So then I get back, I grab my phone from under the bed and I go sit in the living room. He's in the bedroom and I have my headphones on and I'm just drinking some cold water, you know, just got out of the gym and I'm just listening. And then I hear him make a phone call. He's on the phone. He's like, okay, I'm actually alone now. Listen, this is what's going to happen. And basically the entire voice memo is just like him and her talking about how they're going to cover up lies, how he's going to call her in a little bit when I get back and how like all the things that she needs to say. And then in the voice memo, he says, usually I would be like, I don't care, but, you know, I've been linking, so he said he's been linking, so that he actually wants to, like, get these lies under wraps so I don't catch on, I guess. I don't know. Whatever that means.
I have a question. What's linking?
I don't, like, for me, I feel like hooking up. No?
I don't think so.
Let's look it up at Urban Dictionary.
Okay. Because, like, link, like, oh, we're going to link up. I don't think that's what that means. Because that's more of, like, oh, we're going to, like, hang out.
Right.
Or, like,
You're right.
I'll catch up with you later, you know?
Right. Okay, yes. Again, don't come to Sherilyn for anything.
Oh, no. No, not us. Okay, ready?
She's so freaking smart, though. I love that voice. Girl.
Like, genius.
I know. She's like, and then I just worked out in silence because, hey, my phone's under the bed.
I mean, there's... Okay, so secret relationship.
Oh. Here's my thing. It's like, to go through that effort, like, why? You know what I mean? What, like, let's just end things. Like, I don't like it. It's like you're going through that effort, and then the girl also knowing about it. I will say one man ever tried to call me and be like, I'm gonna call you. Can you say this? And I fucking popped off. First of all, because we were friends. And I was like, you're lying to your girlfriend about talking to your friend. That's not a me problem. That's a you and her problem.
Mm-hmm.
And hell no, I will ever lie for you.
Mm-mm.
No way.
Mm-mm.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only time I've ever been in that situation, but it was not good. And to this day, he and I do not talk because of that situation. I don't even know if they're still together. I think they stayed together for quite a while, but I was like, you guys have like major trust issues and I'm not getting dragged into this shit and like just to be your friend, like go f yourself.
Yeah.
No. It is weird.
Yeah, that's weird behavior. But also like along the same lines of like, this is a lot of effort. What are you doing? Just get out of the relationship if you're not going to be faithful. But then also even on like her, like, listen, I love a good story. I love it. But then also it's like, why go through all this, girl? Like if he wanted to, he would. If he wanted to be faithful, he would. You already have a confirmation that he's cheating, that he's hiding a relationship. Like break up with him, get him to move out, whatever. Like goodbye. You know?
Sometimes it's easier said than done. And I feel like people hold on to like the why maybe. Like
wanting answers and like also wanting to like catch him in the act.
And like, yes, it can be easier said than done to realize even your worth because that also takes like just a freaking toll on your self-esteem and kind of like wanting the validation, the clarification of exactly what's going on. And in the meantime, you end up kind of being the one that suffers like more because you feel like shit about yourself, even though it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with the cheater.
Yeah, and also like you were saying, the validation of not only like, okay, I was right, but having those answers so that you don't go back, you know? So
Yeah.
I get that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it. Okay. back to it. Now that we are all up to date on the hot slang of what linking is.
On the link. I love it.
Girl, we're probably wrong. Oh well.
So I crash out, obviously, because they're just lying. Like, that's my pet peeve. Like, why are you lying? So then I have my water. I go in the room and I throw it at his face. Okay, yelling, blah, blah, blah. He calls the girl. He wants me to talk to her so that she can, like, confirm that there's nothing going on. I'm like, that's not even the issue. Like, it's not the issue. The issue is that you went behind my back, and she did, to try and lie. Like, y'all are literally on the phone plotting. On the phone, he's laughing, and he's like, oh my God, like, she thinks I'm, like, evil and out to get her. Bro, you're literally on the phone planning your lies to meet your girlfriend with another woman. Okay, yeah. Story time about how my ex was on the way to kill my mom with a gun.
Oh my God, I forgot the...
Me too.
I forgot the main plot.
I literally forgot. Oh my God. I completely forgot that that's where this goes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. What the? Oh Lord. Okay. All right. So some comments here are, how does this not have more attention? I'm invested, girl. Same. I don't know how.
I know.
Oh my God, the added voice memo. Yeah, she really, listen, her putting that at the beginning, that was a really good hook. So good job, Sakaya. Very proud of you. People saying, I beg your finest pardon. That's one of my favorite things to say. And Kelly is agreeing with us with girl. Kick him out of your life. Like, enough with the investigation. He's gaslighting you constantly. Like, let's goodbye.
You know.
Yeah, and girl, you know, you have voice notes that you know. Oh, I haven't been able to find the cotton candy one.
I'm trying not to tell people about it, like, in my city, because I feel like you can't get them in the cases. You have to go to the store, but right now they're 2 for $5.
Yeah, you buy the singles.
So I just keep stocking up.
Yeah, yeah, they don't have them at my Target. And I DM'd them. And I was like, hey, next time, can you send me a case of the cotton candy? Because they're all out at my Target. And they were like, yeah, sure.
Sure. And you're like, hey, when is that?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, but now.
Not to be pushy. Is that now?
Please. Yeah. And I just know Carly's going to come and try to steal all of them. Okay, so here is part duh. All right, let's get to it.
So then I cuss them both out. I'm like, you know what? I don't really care. Like, y'all can work at Chipotle together, and he can help you raise your kid. And then I leave. And when I try to leave, he, like, rushes down the stairs and sits on my car. So I get in my car and I just honk the horn. I'm like, beep, beep, get on my car, get on my car. Everybody in the neighborhood's looking, like, bro, get on my car. So he gets off. I speed away. And I go to my mom's house. But we live together. And I work. My life's over there. My mom lives far. So I have to go back to the apartment. So, like, 2 days later, I go back and I just, like, don't speak to him, nothing. Whatever. This is where it gets crazy. Also, this girl was a part of our Apple family. Like, it was him, me, and her in our Apple family. Like, the three of us in a family. And she sent me a bunch of texts like, hey, love, there's nothing going on between us. Like, I thought you were really nice when I met you at that, like, work dinner. Like, girl, I literally have a voice recording and agreeing to lie to me with my boyfriend. It's honestly disgusting. And then she keeps sending a paragraph about how she's a girl's girl. Oh, she's literally on the phone laughing with him. And then she's trying to tell me that she's a girl's girl. Whatever. So then I have to go back because I live there. As this issue is going on, we also have another issue going on in our relationship because I looked through his phone and I found dating apps. I found so many dating apps, so many websites. And as this is going on, we're also facing eviction at our apartment. When I confront him about these apps, he's like, I don't know who would do that. Like, the gaslighting starts. I don't know who would do that. Like, someone has to be in my iCloud. They must have got those pictures from social media. Like, I'm about to be evicted. Like, why would I be spending money on dating apps? Like, he even has us call his mom and his aunt, and he has me sit on the phone and talk to them. He has them advocate for his character about how, like, they're such a good family, such a good church family, how, like, they didn't raise him like that, how nobody in their family cheats, and how it's, like, really frowned upon, okay? They're, like, telling me, like, no, he would never. He's like, yeah, it must be my friend who has my old iPhone 12, and it's still logged in on my iCloud. So I'm like, what? Me being stupid, I'm like, part of me is like, I'm being gaslit so much, like, I'm like, is this possible? Like, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I the problem? No. He calls his friend who he claims has his old iPhone. And his friend's like, oh yeah, that was me on those apps, man. I'm sorry. I didn't think it would cause this much issues. Yeah, I was just using your photos and I would just text the girls and then I would FaceTime them and show my face so I wouldn't get caught up like cheating on my girlfriend. So extreme. Okay. We're just like arguing all week, you know, we're arguing all week. He claims that he knew I was recording the voice memo and that he was just trying to be malicious and that he was mad that I had grabbed his phone earlier. He had even texted this girl before he called her and been like, she's recording, but I'm about to call you. And that he was going to get the screenshot of him saying that he knew I was recording because he deleted it from his phone.
That is the craziest lie. That's like almost even worse.
I know, but I do love that she said that too about like, and then I started going like, am I crazy? Am I the crazy one? Because like sometimes when it is that crazy, you're like, what? Yeah. Are you lying right now, or am I just losing my mind right now?
That's insane.
Yeah.
Not as
And I hate that
insane
for
as
her because like that feeling of just like hearing like
yeah.
the most insane fucking excuses. Like I could write a fucking book from one of my relationships. Like, and you're just, yeah, you do sit there and you're just like, you start spiraling. You do turn crazy. You fucking do.
Yeah,
What?
I think I got pictures from today is Bean's first day at preschool. And I think they add in pictures.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
I think
Did they? Ah! What's he doing? Does he look happy?
yeah. I think he
I can't wait for him to meet friends and then get invited to his first birthday party, like outside of like family and like your family friends' kids and stuff like that. When it's like a friend from play school, that's so special. What's he doing? Tell me.
it says writing a letter to our family.
Oh, babe, you're crying.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, no,
okay.
I love you.
I'm okay. And he pooped, so that's good. And then it says having
Good.
fun. It says having fun outside, movement and tonal skills, and it's a picture of him going down the big slide. And then
There's so many.
yeah, and then there was just another one I saw. That's weird. I saw another one. I could have sworn. Oh, and then it updates his mood too that they put in there, and it says
Oh my God, they're amazing.
yeah, it's like damn, no wonder why they have 4 teachers in one room. It says someone's got to be in charge of the app.
Yeah.
And it says Bean, obviously it says his real name. They don't call him Bean. That would be insane. It said like nicknames on there and I was like, should I put Bean? Maybe. But it says he was feeling angelic. I am having a good day.
Angelic. What good boy. See, I told you he it's so much. He's gonna have he's gonna have his own little life there.
Yeah.
His own little life, his own little friends. It's so cute. He's like a human.
Yes. He is a human.
Yeah. He's a human.
It makes sense why, because one of my best friends, both of her sons go there too. And so that's why
Which I think helps a lot, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah, it helps me a lot. Yeah. And when I was there for orientation, I saw like 5 others of our friends and I was like, what the like, I didn't know they went here too. And she texted me while we were filming and she goes, any pictures yet? Because she had just looked at the app and I texted her back and I was like, yep. And now I'm crying. So, what were we doing?
We were watching Sakaya.
Oh, perfect. Good. Great. Can't wait.
Screenshot was nowhere to be found. So much money spent on this dating app, like almost $400 spent. It's like, I don't know if he convinced his family too, but they're all in on it. Okay. One night he gets home from Chipotle and we're arguing. And I'm just like, this is just too much. Like, I shouldn't have to be dealing with this, you know? Like, this isn't normal. Like, these are not normal issues to have in a relationship. I just don't want to be dealing with it. It gets a little heated, and I'm about to, like, leave. And he calls the police. Like, I'm like, why are you calling the police? Like, what are you calling the police for? So he calls the police. He's like, I just punched my girlfriend. And I run away. I'm like, are you going to punch me, sir? What do you mean you just punched your girlfriend? And he's like, no, like, I just want them to take me away. I just want them to take me away. Okay. The police come. They can't do anything because he didn't punch me. So they don't do anything.
Dramatic.
Oh.
The dramatics.
No, the drama.
The theatrics.
And that's, again, when you know, like, somebody is up and they know it because they're, like, trying to punish themselves.
Ugh.
But also make you feel sorry for them.
It's kind of like he just watched Sleeping with the Enemy at the end when she's like, I just shot an intruder.
I love Sleeping with the Enemy.
The best. What was that? Oh, my
I
God.
love it.
Was that
That
you?
was just me getting so excited. Like, I just freaking love it.
Kind of like when we were
Julia Roberts in the 90s.
like when we were in the club doing this.
Like, yeah.
We're,
That was the Dancing Chelsea night.
we weren't, well, I mean, we did dance more than that, but
Yeah, we did.
we also weren't sitting next to each other like almost the entire weekend. But anytime I'd look over, just.
That was our love you, miss you over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, that's wild. Also, hey, maybe obviously like, yeah, not a great thing to have an eviction, you know, but however, girl, that's a clean ass break from you for you two. Like,
Yeah.
girl, good.
And also where I hate when I always say like it's a blessing in disguise, but it is. This is one
No,
of those situations
yeah.
where you're just like that was basically forcing you, and like all of these things lined up
Yeah.
at the right time of being like you're gonna get evicted. Then you were like starting to get the evidence and proof that your intuition already that something shady was going on was in fact going on, and then well now I'm sure that just was more reassured
Yeah.
with this next part. Because where does mom come in?
Why would I mean, I guess I've never been in that situation, so I don't know. If your girlfriend found out about, I mean, maybe like the secrecy of and like the actual like act of cheating and like that like thrill, I guess. Maybe that's why he isn't like in like the control of it, I guess, and deception. These are all words. I'm just going to keep saying a bunch of words that mean the same thing, basically. Maybe that is like part of like the kink as well, I guess. And so maybe
Yeah,
that's
I'm sure.
why like him and the
Yeah.
girl like are basically together are gaslighting Sakaya so that they, can stay. Because it's, it's less fun, I guess, when it's like, oh, well, you're both single. So now there's like nothing taboo or wrong about like your sneaky. Because then you don't have to be sneaky.
What does that say about you? Like both of them. That's concerning.
Well, yeah, because it's like, hey, you know what's up is like the part, like the thrill for you about this is that someone else is getting hurt.
Yeah, like destroy, like, yes. And then to like just the effort.
Yeah.
Like that's got to be so forking exhausting. The effort of being on pins and needles all the time and then coordinating lives with different people. Like you've got the one with the girl, then you've got the friend for the dating apps, and then I don't know, everything else that she said that like it was just going so like making himself go crazy. And then also we're getting evicted. Why would I spend all this money? I hate when people like use what they're actually doing as like justification for why they're not doing it. And then you start spiraling because you're like, yeah, why would you? You don't have money. Oh, but he did find $400 a month for dating apps.
Did she say 400?
Yes.
And
she said everyone, so that makes sense. I mean, I didn't even know that there was that many dating apps out there to have that much money invested in.
How do you listen?
Correct me if I'm wrong too in the comments, though, but I do think like most of them like that women would get for free, like guys pay for like certain things. Or I guess maybe all of them you would have to like pay now.
I think.
I remember back in the day it was like you knew which ones to go on, like if you were looking for something more serious, like as a female, because guys were paying.
Yeah.
So then you're just like, okay, they're not just like free, like messing around. Like, I think, listen, everyone wants to get boned out there if they're on the freaking dating app. Not everybody, but that's the intention of finding someone that you can bone for life or for a while. And so then, their seriousness, I think, was elevated a little bit when they had to pay for it.
Yeah. I mean, you would hope, and I don't want to be like, oh, how could you spend that much on dating apps? But then again, it's like, well, hi, how much money do we spend on mobile games? So
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, no. So I
don't want to
so actually I do understand. But also like he was working with this other girl. So like I'm assuming he didn't find her on a dating app. So it's like, so is he also hooking up with like other people on dating apps, or like he said that she said they were like sending pictures back and forth. So it's like, what
are you, sir?
How much?
And does she know about the dating apps? Like, does that one know?
Well,
because she obviously knows about the girlfriend.
Yeah,
she's
I don't
keeping
think
that cover.
I don't think she cares.
Yeah,
because it doesn't sound like she wants to like be with him in a relationship, because she's trying to cover for him.
Yeah.
And like they're making fun of her.
That's so rude.
Yeah, buddy, you clearly don't like your girlfriend.
No. Or yourself, for that matter.
So do we think he's only staying with her for like financial reasons? I'm so confused.
I'm so confused too, because he's giving that like emotional panic though of losing her, and like basically the way I saw it when he said like he's calling and saying I punched my girlfriend is no different than him like telling her that he's gonna like unalive himself if like, she doesn't stay.
It's
right?
giving
so
that.
It's like that desperation of like holding her. So clearly there's like an unhealthy emotional attachment there. But then it's like, what we gotta do some soul searching, sir.
Yeah,
because what the heck. You've put yourself in this situation. This is what drives me crazy about people when they get caught. You're like, you did this.
Yeah. But I mean, that's gaslighting, isn't it?
Right.
Of the, like, you're doing the thing, but you're making that other person feel crazy and like they are experiencing something else.
Right.
That's gaslighting, since that word is used quite too often.
Very
Okay,
often,
let's go to part 3, and then it looks like that is the last one. It doesn't even have 3,000 views. That's crazy.
Yeah, what the hell?
I just forgot again that he threatens to shoot her mom.
I know. How are we going to get there this fast, though?
I don't know, but you know what that reminds me of is like when you're watching the movie, any of the Ice Age movies, whenever you finally forget about that feral little squirrel trying to catch the nut, he pops up
Yes.
again. And it's like, God, I forgot his name's Scrat, actually. And you
Yes.
forgot about him. But then he pops up and you're like, oh, yeah, you're here still.
Yeah, that's so true, babe.
I love him. I love him so much.
That's exactly the same.
Yeah. Except for, I really want to know why her mom is catching strays. Okay. I hope she's
I know.
okay.
So I
think we
leave
found
and
it
I go
here.
to my mom's house, and my brain is like still so messed up from all the gaslighting. He's also lying on these dating apps. He claims to be Dominican. He's not Dominican. One of the photos was like a photo that I knew wasn't on any of his social media. So I had asked him before we had like called the friend, and like the friend was his alibi. Before that alibi, he had said that, oh, I posted it on my Facebook story. And I was like, okay, well if it was on your Facebook story, this photo, then it should be in your archives. And he's like, oh no, I delete my archives. What grown man deletes his Facebook archives? So I wanted confirmation. I had seen that there was a conversation on one of the dating.
What the f is a Facebook archive? What do you, like, what
I didn't even know that was a thing.
are we,
I know that on maybe she meant Instagram, because on Instagram you have your archives in there, right?
like your story? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's the
and
same
then you
thing.
can make those into albums.
I have a question. Whomst?
You
Is-
can make your stories into like little albums.
No, I know that, but like who only posts to their Facebook story? Like, is that normal? Like, that's weird. Like, I don't know about y'all, but like with my personal, and again, it might just be like generational, whatever, but like with my personal Facebook, I have less than 100 actually I think less than 120 people on there, and I don't post to my Facebook story. I know on my like public one, it links to my Instagram, so maybe that's why
maybe
people
that's
would
what it
post.
is. Yeah, because I don't post to a Facebook story either, but I do see like when I rarely ever like go and like check in there, I will see, yeah, like the stories at the top, and then I'm like, oh, okay, so that's the thing. So I wonder, yeah, if it links, but that's like to your business one, right?
Yeah, but he even said, he was like, no, I just posted it to my Facebook story, and it's like again, who,
Oh, yeah. And you're like, sir?
like the obscure like lies, and they just keep going, and it seems like he's not to really everything to Elizabeth chickenpox, but it's like so quick. The lie, like that is scary. That's so scary that someone can just like lie so quickly.
Yeah.
I'm spooked. I mean, I was already spooked because remember, we're here because he was threatening to go unalive her mom.
I keep forgetting. Literally keep forgetting that.
apps where he had asked for a girl's number, and I went and I had like seen his phone calls, and I seen that he had like FaceTimed this girl for like an hour. So I asked him about it, and his story for that was that, oh, I was just FaceTiming her to explain like everything that's going on between us, and like that I needed her help to help set up whoever was behind these dating apps.
Oh my God.
So he says that's why he FaceTimed the girl. Okay. Everything that I've seen is he just will not take any accountability for. So I decide.
So was that girl like a private investigator? Like what?
My viewfinder keeps going off. Yeah, exactly. Where does this girl come in? Why can't you ask me about this? Like, you ask any woman to do some private
Yeah.
investigating, she's gonna be able to do it.
Like,
If you asked her for your girlfriend for help, she would have been able to figure it out for you.
which also she would have then just figured out that it was you and not
Yeah.
not someone hacking you. Like there's no benefit to that. You apparently have no money, and you're not anyone who can be like, you know, I don't want to be like you're a nobody, but there you go.
To be hacked and be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna claim your identity.
Girl,
And still that doesn't make sense because even the friend said that he was behind most of it. I'm so confused.
oh yeah.
Remember we had that other friend?
The one who was like, oh, I was using his pictures because I didn't want my girlfriend to find out I was cheating. Like, and also like you live with her, like y'all live together. How do you have time to FaceTime someone for an hour and also be on all these like dating apps? Like, don't get me wrong, like me and like we aren't like always all up in each other's, but like, and I understand like these people don't have kids, I get it, but like
When's the time?
Yeah.
And the effort. Yeah.
I don't know. Crazy people like this must have more sociopaths or narcissists, whatever this guy is. They have extra time in the day. They got more time than Beyonce. Dare I say. Crazy.
To text the girl. So I text her and I'm like, hey, he's saying that he only FaceTimed you to try to set up whoever was behind these fake dating accounts. Is this true? And she's like, I'm so sorry. And she sends a bunch of screenshots, which I'm going to insert some of them. And basically in these screenshots, he's saying that I'm a crazy ex who just lives with him still. He says, I'm crazy, that I'm dead to him,
Crazy
that we
ex
have no
that
sort of
lives
bond
with
at
him
all.
still.
He makes fun of me for using ChatGPT.
What?
A crazy ex that lives with him still.
Yeah. Which is...
I didn't press the one quick enough to...
I know, same. Well, that's the thing. I feel like Kelly knows that we're not going to be able to do that. So what are you doing? Off, right? Yeah. Why? There should be a question mark with why. I don't trust it. Am I bothering you? I just want to see you. That's all. Did I do some that pissed you off? See, it's a call at 4:40. Just have talked to my ex. She crazy. Shake my head. She didn't say she was yo ex and how she call me from your number. Okay, so he's the gray and then she's the... Then how did she get these?
Because she reached out to the girl.
Oh,
so
okay,
she had the
okay.
girl's number, and then she
I feel like I'm like
Sakaya reached
blacking
out to
out
her.
during this story. I don't know what's going on right now.
I know.
I'm so
And then
confused.
So this is coming from the girl being like, I'm so sorry. Like, he's telling me that you're crazy. And then this is what she's saying that the boyfriend was
Well,
sending.
at least with this girl, she's like, nope, I don't want anything to do with it. Here you go. This is what he told me. Instead of the other girl who's like in cahoots with them and planting evidence. Jesus.
I know.
I just hate that. Like, am I bothering you? I just want to see you. That's all. Like, why are you break up with your
To
girlfriend
this extent,
and be with someone else? No, it's
Fuck.
I hate it. We moved in together a little while ago, but we broke up and she just lives with me temporarily now. She ain't have a job till like a few weeks ago and whatever, has nowhere to go, whatever. The girl said, I'm not trying to have anyone after me. And he continues and says, she's not going to be after you. Oh, that's so sad. She really scary for real.
That's so terrible.
Yeah, go look in the mirror, buddy. She lets so many people do her dirty and wrong. What? And wrong her, but never did none about. Just yell or something. I'm really not trying to sound like ignorant, but it's the way these are written it's tough for me to read.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't like, I'm trying to read it like as it's written, but I don't want to sound like I'm trying,
No, yeah.
Yeah. But I really do, with you and the little conversations we've had, the last thing I want to do is disrespect you by lying to you. Well, and she said,
Sir, I love her. She said,
She said, you want thin ice. I'm not going to lie. I like her.
Yeah, I do. Too.
Yeah. He said, I'm knowing. I don't like him. She said, me and her come face to face. It's over. If you find any room on your schedule today, put me on it. I'll make it up to you. I promise. She dead to me. Oh. Cool.
What a
Yeah. And the girl said, clearly not. And he said, she only ever going to be confrontational with me because I don't know what else he said. She said, why? He said, I don't mind spending money on you. You're pretty and I like your vibe. You can really get whatever you want from me. And she said,
what the fuck?
I don't know what she's, TS, not cheap. I think that's what it says. I don't know. She says, I'm not cheap. You said, what? She said, I'm not sure that. Okay. Is this how people speak? He said, why so skeptical? What's not cheap? Your nails? She said, yeah. Okay. Honestly, slay, girl.
Yes. The nails.
Yeah. And then he said, Shorty literally started sending screenshots of her talking to ChatGPT about the relationship. Crazy. Okay, so let's go back to her video. So now that we have all read that, because I don't think she's going to read them. So let's go back to her part 3, because I'm pretty sure she doesn't read through all of them. And if she does, we'll just have to skip that because we already did it.
I did use ChatGPT because he was genuinely driving me crazy. So I went to ChatGPT about like the whole dating app situation, and ChatGPT backed me up. ChatGPT was like, there's no way this is like a coincidence. Like too much doesn't add up. So I sent that to him, and I'm just like this is how I feel. Like I feel like I'm going crazy. And then he used that to make fun of me to this girl, this random girl on the dating app. He's making fun of me, his crazy ex. We shared a bed, like we shared an apartment. Both of our names were on the lease. Like I was not an ex, we were together. And you're probably like, why didn't you leave sooner? Why didn't you leave sooner? I mean, I tried. I'm gonna give a trigger warning. Trigger warning. This might be a little sensitive, but every time that I would try to leave, he would threaten to off himself, which I sympathized with. And like, obviously, like he had something going on, like bigger than our relationship. There was even one instance where I had seen that he messaged a girl on Snapchat, and he claimed it was like an old friend and that they were just catching up. And I was like, I don't really believe that. And I just went to sleep. This is when we were staying at my mom's house, and I woke up to him laying on the ground having like a whole breakdown about his past trauma with like his mom. One time, like I tried to go to my mom's house, and he like got in the car before I could get there, and he was in the driver's seat and I was in the passenger seat. He drove me to the side of the highway and made me beg for his life. Or it was a lot. After I received the screenshots, I just send them to him and I stopped responding. And then he sends me a bunch of voice memos. He's like I wouldn't do you like that. I literally texted this girl. I'm like, why are you lying to my girlfriend? Even though I literally have screenshots. Okay. He sent a picture of my flat tire to this random girl and then sent her address right after. I'm assuming he was like, he doesn't have a car. Or he didn't have a car. So I'm assuming he was like, oh, my tire's flat, but you can pull up on me. And that's like why he sent a picture of my flat tire. And let's get into my
Girl, why is it always these scrubs, again, with no car of their own? And listen, times are tough, I get it, babe. But no, hanging out the passenger side of your best friend's ride.
Yeah.
Trying to holler at someone else while you have a girlfriend who you apparently
and, like,
hate.
You know how Andrew said, again, we're talking about fucking Elizabeth, but seriously, like the lying. But remember how he said that she would like store and keep like photos of like her gas tank on empty, and then like a flat tire or like someone's, and like have that as like backup for like an excuse of to why she couldn't come, and like would recycle that stuff. That's crazy that like she would have sent him this like flat tire and then him be like, oh, I can use this as an excuse later, like somewhere.
Like,
I'm gonna keep this flat
like
tire
that?
photo.
That is crazy. Liz also would send like the same picture of like a fake, remember that like fake bank letter?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That she made. And I literally went like line by line and like circled a bunch of things that prove that it's wrong or that it's fake. And then I sent it to Lily too. And she was like, and this and this and this and this. Like,
yeah.
Woman is diabolical. Also, hey, that's illegal. But yeah, that's it. It's gotta be exhausting, right?
You would assume, but he just like it's like he's got the out because she keeps catching him. It's like he's given it to himself, and then like it's like just like still trying to pull her back, and then did end up using that excuse of like, I'm gonna unalive myself if you leave me. And it's like, why are we here, sir?
Yeah.
You clearly don't want to be. This has to be exhausting for you. Let's just call it a day.
Maybe it's like the thrill of it, again, like with the cheating and stuff, or like the lying constantly. I just can't imagine that type of like lifestyle. I mean, again,
No.
not bring up Liz, but like the same thing with that, with like the lying and conning and constant. It's just like that, like when you go to sleep at night, it has to be like a structure, stability.
Yeah.
How about those things?
Yeah.
Like your mental health will probably get better. Well, with that and medication, but like that's wild, man.
Actually, because at the same time, like right before I had left, he had actually taken my car, and my car was like having issues with it 2 towns over, and he left it on the side of the highway. And my mom actually happened to be driving in the area, and she passed my car, and she had to call a tow truck for my car. Yeah, so that was another issue. So after I received the screenshots, I'm just like, wow. So I go downstairs and I show my mom, and like she's like very upset for me and just like with the whole situation. And she texted him. The situation got messy. Her response was petty, but like I'm gonna give some context. Like this man, she opened up her home to him. He had been staying here with me and my mom for like an extended amount of time, like 1 point like 2 months, just like spending the night for like 2 months. Like he would constantly ask my mom for money, and my mom would always send it. My mom was very supportive and very helpful. His mom wasn't really in the picture. My mom texted them, and she's just like, her credit's not gonna be ruined because you're spending all of the rent money on dating apps. Like, I need to talk to your family. We need to figure this out. Like, you have no integrity, you have no respect for her things, like my car that he left on the side of the highway. He's like, what? You're asking for money from a kid?
A kid?
You're just like my mom. That made my mom really upset because my mom has been, like I just explained, like the context behind the relationship. So my mom's like, shut the fuck up. You're a loser. Your mom's a crackhead. Don't compare me to your mom. He texts me and he's like, do you even know what your mom just said to me? Like, y'all are so ignorant. Next day, he sends me a long paragraph about how much he loves me, how much he didn't cheat on me, and how all relationships go through rough patches. And then he says that he's in the hospital. He claims that he's in the hospital. He's like, I'm in the hospital. I'm at high risk. Oh, I still have his location at this point. I guess he forgot. I still have his location at this point. So after he said he was in the hospital, I go look at his location, and it's literally still at the apartment. Literally still at the apartment. So he's still continuing to lie after I already left the situation. So then we decide to go to the apartment because I'm like, I do not want him using me anymore to get all my stuff, everything. Like, that apartment right now is empty. I took everything, even the shower curtain, everything. Like, that.
Not her being like the Grinch, taking every crumb.
I love it.
That's amazing. Good.
Shower curtain.
She
love it.
So it sounds like she like bought everything. Everything was hers. And now hearing more about this, it sounds like it's, again, not to compare it to Liz, but it sounds like it's that like financial, kind of like how Liz was using Andrew as, and her ex as well. The person to like take care of like the place to live, the person to watch the kid, which they don't have kids, thank God, but the stable aspect, and then you can lie to that person, use them for money, and then still live like this life of whatever, right? So yeah, it sounds like it was financial for sure, which is sad.
Yeah,
because she seems like a great girl.
Since he was like, he had the like enough like audacity to like even ask her mom for money. I could never.
Yeah.
Like reach out to a partner's parent and be like, hey, I need money.
No.
No,
Thank you.
No.
Crazy. Okay.
Also triggered him. The next day, he's just spamming me. He's like, I need to talk to you. We need to have a convo. We need to have a convo. We need to talk. We need to talk. And I text him. I'm like, please do not contact me again. I'm getting my name off the lease. We have nothing to talk about. Start spamming voice memos. In these voice memos, he's like, y'all are so ignorant. Your mom is trifling. Your mom is crazy. If you don't have this convo with me, like, because he kept trying to call me. He's like, if you don't have this convo, I'm just going to pull up on you. I'm like, sir, you don't even know where I am. He's like, I'm on the way to your mom's house. So I'm like, I'm not even there. And he's like, if you're not there, then where the are you? Sir, you cheated on me, and I broke up with you. Why are you worried about where I am? So the next voice memo, he's like,
I was on the way to your house with a gun, Sakaya. I was going to kill your mom.
Because I guess, like, the comment that she made the other day, like, really triggered him. Because, like, the text that she had sent really upset him. So he wanted to retaliate by killing her. I guess he had a change of heart. Maybe he was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't kill her mom. I already cheated on her and lied to her and totaled her car. Maybe I shouldn't kill her mom, too. I don't know. But my car was left on the highway. He told me that he left it in a really safe place. The tow truck driver literally said it was the most unsafe place to leave the car. Do not ignore the red flags in the beginning. People will lie and take advantage of you. You can't trust anybody, even the person that you lay next to. I'm just ready to pour all this lover girl energy into myself, and I'm going to be posting a lot of content, so stay tuned for that. Trust your instinct, trust your gut. If you feel like someone's manipulating you, someone's lying, they probably are. Leave the situation before God makes you leave.
Yep.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, so this is part 3 with the receipts. Okay, yeah. So by the time Kelly had done it, that was the end. But we do have the receipts with the part 3.
Oh,
yeah.
Since when? Where?
I just found it. Wait, I just had it. Where'd it go? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I like swiped from that third one, and it showed it, and it was like her saying that the police said that they can't do anything because like he didn't hurt her or something. Well, what the where'd it go? So I could have sworn, maybe I'm hallucinating here, but I was on the third one and then refreshed, and then it took me to the fourth one with receipts, and then that disappeared for the rest of my life. I don't know where it went.
Oh, you know what it could be is sometimes that happens because she had, like I just said, she has been pretty consistent with posting. So sometimes like when you post on TikTok, it's like it'll immediately like get out there, and then TikTok will review it. So there could have just been something in like the,
Ooh, maybe.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
You could have been that soon that it didn't even like, it hadn't even like pulled it for review yet. So I have a feeling if that's the case, because I do believe you saw what you saw, babe.
Thanks.
Yeah. That if it was an update and it's just going to be momentarily until it like, or in the next hour or whatever that it gets uploaded, we'll pop it in here for you guys. Because I think that one is just voice notes anyway, so it's not like reading text. But we're going over to Patreon, and we're going to be talking about something that I never knew I would be so excited to talk. Not even excited, just like you don't know really of the lore about this woman, and that makes me so excited because this was like what I watched with my grandma all the time. This Sylvia Brown, if any of you know, when she was on Montel Williams. And I found a site on, or not a site, a page on TikTok that has so many compilations of Sylvia Brown. And it's good because it's just like, you're not like watching an episode where you're getting like, you know, like these are just like the meat and potatoes of Sylvia Brown. So I'm so excited to go and react to those with you.
I cannot wait.
And I hope you guys come and join us too, because I tell you, this woman
Girl,
is...
cable TV used to be so unhinged.
It was a different time, wasn't it?
It was. You had to be there, and thankfully
You did.
we were.
I miss it so much.
Yeah, I really miss Samantha Brown on the Travel Channel. I loved her.
Oh, I don't even know who she is, but I'm sure I can find some, like, I gotta find some things to like look back on.
Maybe. Trading Spaces, anyone?
Like, yeah, some Trading Spaces.
We do love how unhinged those are.
I'm still looking for the Swan. I need to find the Swan because like that was, oh my God.
I'm sure Matt can find it.
Maddie, I think, did we ask you somewhere else? I'm asking you again, pleading with you publicly. Can you find us the Swan?
Please do. Well, we will see you next time, and we love you, and I love you. And go to Patreon, patreon.com/herefortheclout to get a whole bunch of content. There will be 2 bonus episodes this week because last week, due to me not having any childcare last week, did not have time. So get excited for that. We're going to get pretty crazy for the other Patreon episode this week. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just lying to them. Shh, they can't hear. Don't lie. Anyway, so stay feral. Goodbye.
Bye.
Stay delusional.
Oh, stay delusional.
Damn the man! Save the empire!
Oh my God. Goodbye.